приступим к пятому эпизоду Игры престолов. Давненько мы уже не играли, потому что затянулось у нас прохождение по игре Странная жизнь. Теперь мы возвращаемся, потому что в ближайшее время выходит уже у нас 6-й эпизод, который будет заключительным. Так что давайте начнем играть, не будем тянуть время на долгие разговоры. Так, начнем.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Marine.
I can't, Asha.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded.
You think you can have reason with a wildling?
No, I'm a friend.
Don't move.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
I want you to keep an eye on everyone. You never know who you can trust.
I'll do my best.
Rodri! I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself. I was just telling your sister. Father's been looking to make a match for me, and Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower. Just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Your mother may need some convincing.
You killed our brother.
I've killed many brothers, sisters too. But let's put our happy day to the side for a moment. Walk with me. Oh. You won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
Я оставлю, думаю, меч при себе, он мне еще понадобится, так думаю.
I'm not going without my sword.
I'm afraid you are. Here, I'll help you. There. Doesn't that feel better? Oh. You're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia.
That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for Ludson. Your brother doesn't want to tell me what happened. But I already know. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest, your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father.
Lady Elena Glenmore is our guest. The soldiers accompanied her to ensure her safety.
If her safety is a concern, perhaps she should not have come to Ironrath. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming. But there's still a price. Ah, here we are.
Arthur!
Roderick! You disobeyed me.
Охренеть.
You disrespected me. Someone has to pay. You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods.
У нас есть друзья в Королевской гавани.
Our sister has influence in King's Landing. She'll hear of this.
King's Landing is very far away.
Stop!
Look at what
Охереть, он
you've
творит,
done.
а?
I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop! Please, please!
Talia, don't look away. It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick, make him stop! Please!
Закрыть глаза Талии.
Something!
Talia, don't look.
Look at him, Talia. See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise.
Mercy, have mercy! Mercy, my lord!
Did Roderick show mercy to Griff? This is his fault. That's a
Ты поплатишься за это.
blood.
I'll see you dead for this.
And that, Talia, is why no one likes your brother. The poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him. Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Do it. Come on,
Давайте
Roderick.
бросим нож.
Kill me.
Бесполезно, это так просто не даст нам.
Your little brother had bigger balls than you.
Потому что бесполезно, это ничего не выйдет из этого.
I came here to kill you, but now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Lud. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins. Otherwise I'll kill you both and be done with it.
Не будет никакой войны.
There's no need for war. Lord and I have already come to terms.
I've just given you the terms. They're not negotiable. One house left standing. Yours or Lud's? And one more thing.
Охереть.
Can't leave a job half finished.
Очки просто выпустил.
Ready the horses? Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
Очуметь. Да, ребят, это было очень жестко, неприятно. Эпизод 5. Змеиное гнездо. Да, просто взять так выпустить кишки, это... Ну, это в духе Рамси Сноу, конечно. Как вы знаете, кто смотрел сериал, конечно. В сериале был полный мразью натуральный. Собственно, ничего не изменилось.
Only a monster would do such a thing. The Boltons will pay for this. Innocent blood shed on Forrester land. What would Father think? Arthur. I'm so sorry.
Why, after all we've been through, must the gods continue to shit on this house? What have we ever done to them? Follow the Starks? Obey the rule of law?
Рамси чудовище.
Ramsay Snow is a bloody savage. He shames the entire North.
Yet we're bound by law to obey him. Can't believe it's fucking come to this! The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive. I intend that to be us, Royland.
You'll get no argument from me. But how do we bloody fight them? We just don't have the numbers. Not yet, anyway. And they still have Ryan.
Сперва мы совершим обмен.
We'll worry about that after we get Ryan back. Once we've made the trade, then we can start to...
Where is he? Where is my brother?
My lady. My lady.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No.
Тебе лучше это не видеть.
No! Arthur, no! Arthur! It's my fault. I brought him into this. I asked him to help.
Не вини себя.
For me.
You can't blame yourself, Elena. He was a grown man. He made his own choices.
But he trusted me. He always has. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous, the father called him Quiver. And now to die, like this, tortured, mutilated.
Это сделал Рамси.
Ramsay Snow did this. He's a madman.
Ramsay was here because of you, Roderick. If we hadn't been your allies...
Elena.
I'm sorry.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick? How do I keep going? Where do I find the strength?
Думай о живых.
You can't help the dead. So care for the living. For me, that's Ryan, Talia, Mira, and you.
Roderick. You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should try to get some sleep. I'm not sure I'll be able to. But
Ты не одна?
I don't know what else to do.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
Мир Форрестер, Королевская гавань.
Ah, there you are. I haven't seen you since the coronation feast. How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army? Ships? Why in the world would you...
Never mind.
Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got
Это Андрос орал на весь пир.
Andros was the one doing the yelling. You can't blame me for his poor manners. I'm sure you gave him good reason. Just as you do everyone. Marjorie included. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you anymore.
What?
Mira, you're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage.
Ты совершаешь
I
ошибку.
won't do anything to jeopardize it.
If you abandon me, who'll be there when you need someone?
I don't know. Garibald, I suppose. I'm sorry, Mira. I truly am. Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family?
Конечно.
Of course it was worth it. They're my family.
And they're very lucky to have you.
О-оу.
I'd better go before she sees me. She already
Mira
thinks-
Forrester.
Ну что опять?
Can I help you?
You need to come with me. Now.
Why would I?
Don't make this difficult.
Тебя спросили, зачем? Отвечай, что ты как этот... Вот пень-то тупой, а вот мне нарочно написано, что он тупой пень. Дебил дебилом, натурально. Эшер Форрестер, Миринский лагерь.
Felt good plunging the knife in at least. But it doesn't feel like I expected. I thought I'd feel lighter. Or...
Я в любой момент прикрою тебя.
No matter what happens, I'll have your back. Always.
And I yours, little brother. But we should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Desor's corpse.
I can't imagine what it must have been like.
Please, I don't want to talk about it again.
Asher, you're back.
Uncle. Let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Daenerys, huh? First names with the Queen now, are we?
Да, она слишком много о себе, высокого себе мнения, это Daenerys Таргариен, рожденная, драконорожденная, или как ее там
Your
по-всякому.
Grace, my nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Meereen, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble?
Да никаких проблем
Reports
не
from the
было.
battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, my time is
Что насчет
short.
нашей награды?
Have your city, Your Grace. I'm here to talk about our reward.
You best be more careful with your words. I don't have patience for arrogant sellswords. I heard rumors of an incident in the city.
Каком?
Do you know anything about it?
Ничего такого не произошло.
Nothing you need worry yourself with, Your Grace.
That's for me to decide. I thought you told me your nephew was a man of honor. But he cannot even take responsibility for his actions.
Your Grace.
You killed the master Dezozoraza when I told you his judgment belonged to the slaves of Marine. And now you come to me for a reward. Why should I let this pass?
Don't you dare.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't.
I'm waiting.
Все произошло в сражении.
A soldier must keep his head in a fight. You disobeyed me. You disappoint me, Forrester.
Ты офигела.
I will not be giving you my second sons.
What?
But, Your Grace, the mission was a success.
What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
Вы дали слово.
You promised me Croft and his second sons.
And you made me promises you did not keep. A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There must be a few cutthroats who would fight for the likes of you. Now get out.
I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace.
You have nothing to apologize for, Malcolm. I have other plans for you.
Plans for me, Your Grace?
Вы поможете Дому Форрестеров?
Plans that will help House Forrester, I hope.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled. But I owe my allegiance to my family.
Ты что, с ней спал, что
And
ли?
they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
You'd seriously consider staying in Essos?
I'm not sure. This is all rather sudden. If she does come to Westeros, we'd want Daenerys Targaryen on our side. And now you've angered her, she may need some convincing. It's worth thinking about.
Мы не можем доверять ей.
She broke her word, Uncle.
Not without her reasons.
She did it once. She could easily do it again.
Maybe. But this alliance might be worth the risk. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
The little queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the Whitehills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I had to guess, I'd say they'll be trying to live like masters.
Ну, посмотрим, что дальше. Вот, наконец-то мы вернулись на север за стену, я так понимаю. Ну да, все верно. К нашим беговым воронам. Горы Татл, северный лес.
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Someone has to keep watch. Oh.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
But we're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross the bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south, to join Mance, and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
Моя семья рассчитывает на меня.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a direwolf.
Please, Sylvie. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to
Одичалые
hear from
напали
him.
на нас.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter, and when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither. Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more
Испугался?
wildlings. You didn't lose your nerve already, did you?
Finn, will you...
Just piss off! Some leader you turned out to be.
You should listen to him. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Зачем ты притащил меня сюда, Коттер?
Why'd you even bring me here, Cotter? You said you'd take me to the North Grove.
Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Тогда перебеди ее.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
Ну и козел же ты, а. Причем полный. Такую подставу кинуть, а.
Garrett.
Зачем ты врал?
Why didn't you just tell me the truth? That you came here to find your sister.
I wanted to. I didn't think you'd understand. I couldn't risk it. I'm sorry.
Ты не похож на свою сестру.
You and your sister, you don't look much alike. The white hair and...
I know what you're getting at, so you may as well just say it.
I just wondered.
She was born like that. My mother used to call her Little Moon. The rest of our village thought she was a bad omen. The better of them stayed away from her. The worse? Let's just say I'm glad to be rid of them.
А почему люди боялись Сильви?
Why were they afraid of your sister?
Same reason you Southerners call us wildlings. Same reason you put up that wall to keep us out. People are assholes.
Где сейчас ваша мама?
Where's your mother now?
Hard to say for sure. Probably dead. Our village decided Sylvie wasn't welcome there, and our mother. She didn't want to leave.
Вас изгнали?
Your whole village just kicked you out.
When Sylvie reached 2 years, they told my mother we weren't welcome anymore. She wasn't welcome. I guess they all hoped she wouldn't survive long enough to get a name. But she's tough, Sylvie. No way she wasn't gonna make it.
Как рука?
How's your arm feeling?
Decent, I'd say. Why'd you ask? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, it's shit.
Ты бросаешь меня?
So you really won't take me north?
I want to help you, Garrett, I mean it. But I can't leave her behind. And besides, north of here, I'd be as lost as you.
Ну, это меня успокоило, конечно. Ну чё, куда пойдем дальше? Наверное, сюда. Поболтаем с Финном, может быть, что-нибудь интересное еще узнаем.
What are you doing over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us.
I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. Really.
Not your fault. I wanted to come. Just didn't know this is how it'd turn out.
Come on, Finn. You'll freeze your ass off if you stay here.
Suppose you're right. May as well get warm before I die.
Так, и здесь что у нас еще? Давайте посмотрим. Медведь. Так, интересно, что за рисунки?
Little moon.
И вот еще что. Давайте так. Копье. А здесь что? Пойло.
Oh, this is that stuff Cotter was drinking.
Че, попробуешь?
Oh, well, it's not so bad.
Ну, больше я, честно, не знаю, куда тут идти. Опа. Еда.
Whoa! Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course.
Я больше не ворона.
After all that, doesn't it?
I'm not a crow anymore. I left that life behind me.
Once a crow, always a crow. That's what they say, anyway.
Ну, как говорится, не в этот раз.
Don't frighten our dinner away. Shit.
Возьми мой лук.
Here.
I was never any good with a bow. Know how to use that? You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
Я тренировался в Черном замке.
I trained at Castle Black.
So you're shit then.
Так, кликните, держите, чтобы натянуть. Ну вот, пустите, чтобы выстрелить. Эй, эй. Зараза, пока читал, спугнул. Ну что, попробуем догнать наш обед. Давай, быстрей. Интересно, мы попадем отсюда, нет? Да чтоб тебя, а?
You're joking.
Maybe next time, Garrett. Well, since we don't have any food...
What's this?
Your dinner. It won't fill you up, but it'll make you think you're not hungry for a while. At least I don't have to worry about you trying to shoot me.
Да, фигово тренировался.
Anyone, Garrett. Someone you really cared about. Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again. Do you know what that's like?
Свою семью.
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
Значит, она и вправду существует.
So it is real then?
I didn't say that. But it might be. A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories. That the cold couldn't touch it. That it's safe, even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope. And none of them ever returned.
Может, они остались там?
Maybe they stayed there. Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were...
Garrett! Help!
Cotter!
What the fuck?
Look out!
Господи! Вот этого мы не ожидали, реально. Че, мертвецы восстали.
This is definitely the place.
So, who are we dealing with exactly?
Pit fighters. 2 go in, 1 comes out. Day after day. No rules, but kill. Anyone who can survive that is capable of anything. They're crazed savages. But 1 pit fighter is worth any 10 sellswords. If you can convince them to fight for you. And that's not going to be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them.
Они
If we're
прислушаются
very
к тебе.
lucky, we'll walk out with our heads.
You were a pit fighter. You speak their language.
We didn't part on the best of terms.
Трындец, что тут творится? Трупы, кровища, отрубленные конечности, головы, ужас.
Must make you feel pretty good, seeing the masters overthrown.
They're not gone. They're just on their knees. And when they get back to their feet, they'll be more dangerous than ever.
Давайте посмотрим дальше, что здесь. Это что, головешки, да? Опа. Охренеть.
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Asher.
Ну и что, освободила? Город. Молодец.
Your friends have been busy.
Let's hope our heads don't end up here.
Ладно, пойдем наверх.
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks that really want answers like you, little brother.
What are you leading me into, Beskar?
No, I warned you. But don't worry, little brother. I'll protect you.
Это бугай.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
We just want to talk to Amaya.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2.
Мне нужны бойцы вроде тебя.
You're scary, fat man. Good thing I'm looking for scary. I need fighters like you.
Hear that? This little man wants us to fight his battles for him. We do what Amaya says. You talk to her.
Well, good, because that's exactly what... Hey, whoa, 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 whoa!
Трындец, что там с ним сделали, а? Что там происходит, а? Кто-то кого-то валит, да?
Well, hello there.
Amaya! Take her! You must want something pretty bad to risk coming in here. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
У меня есть предложение.
I've come with an offer. One that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest, you wouldn't have shown up with her. Amaya, please! Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago. I earned my freedom! You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the...
Ну все, хватит.
Enough! I didn't come to hear you bickering.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast? My patience wears thin.
Мне нужны великие войны.
My enemies mean to butcher my family in Westeros. They killed my father. They killed my little brother. And now I need great warriors to help me avenge their deaths and reclaim my home.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed.
You're all free now! Free to do what you want!
Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever
Чтобы ощутить трепет войны?
You all excel at combat, but you know nothing until you've tasted the thrill of war. Waves of men crashing together. Blood and steel. In Westeros, they sing of our great warriors for thousands of years.
Amaya, the way I left was terrible, I know. But we were friends once. And could be again. Please, set aside your anger and listen to him.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
Господи, где таких уродов откармливают?
All right. Who?
Сейчас скажешь, со мной давай. Могу я драться с Амайей?
His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
I've never seen him.
Это что за китаец еще?
Take a good look then. He's the man.
Если я выиграю, вы с нами?
And if I beat him, you and your men will join me in my fight.
If you can beat Bloodsong, you'll gain our respect. But no one has ever beat him.
Посмотрим.
Right. Well, suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe and your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
Какой самоуверенный китаец. Ему точно надо кишки, по-моему,
If I die in there.
Yeah? You have a dying wish? This ought to be good.
Прикончу Уайтхиллов.
Will you return to Westeros and kill as many Whitehills as you can?
No. I'll drink enough ale to drown a horse.
Hey! I need those!
You'll fight with the weapons we give you.
Каким? Кулаками, что ли? Охренеть, труп без головы лежит.
Вестероса, he's come to order us to battle, like our masters did. I kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me.
Я убиваю, чтобы жить.
That's lovely. You know why I kill a man? So he's dead and I'm alive. Let's get this over with.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win.
The best would be me.
И что берем, что берем? Давай, 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 давай. Ну, погнали. То кого не знаю, что вообще будет. Оба. Вот так вот. Давай. Получил по роже, узкоглазая морда. Ну, что у них за оружие-то ломается? Давай. О. Смотри-ка.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy. At least try to hit me.
Блин, слишком тяжелые. Ага. На, по роже, мудак. Вернее, по грудине. Еще хочешь?
Last chance, Westerosi.
Давай, давай, давай.
You won't be so lucky this time.
Hate to tell you, but that wasn't luck.
Мимо.
Are you ready, Westerosi? This is gonna hurt.
Оба.
Yours will be a beautiful death. Isn't that something you'd like to say?
Господи, хватит трындеть.
We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
I think I can actually.
Ну. Оба. Что, палочкой будешь сражаться с тебе? Ты думаешь, что ты сильный? Нифига подобного.
Ready, Westerosi! Don't hold back!
Don't intend to!
Look at this terrified boy! He fears his end!
Да надоел твой трындеж, а? Ага. Ну, попробуем еще раз. Вторая попытка. Наконец-то. Мимо. Получил вот по узкоглазой морде. Еще и под ребра. Добей его, да? Я его... Ну что, убейте? Или не пощадить? А, пощадим его. Нет, ничего не будем делать, просто
The masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master. I chose you for a reason.
Вы настоящие воины.
You're true warriors. Warriors I admire and respect.
Главное, правильная речь.
You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment.
Боритесь за что-то больше.
Fight with me, and it won't just be for sport. You'll fight for a higher purpose. To save innocents and murder the guilty. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set sail at dawn. And to those too craven to join me, to hell with you!
Вот на этом моменте мы закончим эту серию и уже увидим, что произойдет дальше, конечно, в следующей серии. Спасибо, Капитан Очевидность. Ребят, если понравилось, ставьте пальцы вверх, подписывайтесь, вступайте в группу ВКонтакте, подписывайтесь на страницу ВКонтакте. Также ставим пальцы вверх. Ну а с вами был Дмитрий. Всем до свидания. Пока.